Okay, we're going to do a walkthrough of my 1995 Volkswagen Polo Harlekin. So starting on the outside, we'll start at the back. Just a few key things to point out. This is a 1995 model year car. It does have some general wear and tear that you would expect to see on a car this age. We will highlight some of the things that I would consider to not be general dings and scratches. We do have some starting rust here. Moving around to the driver's side, we have some here, and the beginning of some rust here on the driver's door. As we walk around the car, we do have it up on jack stands with the wheels off, so you can see in the wheel wells. For its age, everything is in relatively good shape. I imported this car from Belgium, so there is some surface rust, but nothing major. These are Silver's coilovers. At its current ride height, it is at max adjustment. Silver's was kind enough to send some extra shock bodies that are a little bit longer, so if you don't like the ride height, those will be included. Coming around the front, everything is in relatively good shape. Again, given its age, there's a little bit of wear and tear, but nothing major. In here, again, relatively clean. Some light surface rust on a control arm. Nothing much to write home about. Coming back this way, passenger doors, good shape for their age. Again, some little wear and tear here and there. But nothing abnormal for a daily driver. We can move to the interior from here. I guess we can take a look in here. This is drum brakes in the rear and discs in the front. Let's move around. We'll start at the driver's side. Some key things to point out. There is significant damage here. This door card is also caved in a little bit just from wear and tear from people resting their arm on it. Moving more into the car, the seats are in great shape. None of the bolsters are torn or worn through, front or back. This driver's side rear door card does also have some damage right here. Let's see, moving to the interior. The car does include several documents. OEM service manual. This car was owned by Volkswagen Corporate at the beginning of its life, so what they have included is the original registration from 1995 was registered to Volkswagen Corporate. And used as a promotional car. So you can see registration number here, matching several new magazine clippings that they've included. Let's see if I can find the front of the car showing the license plate. So you can see this is the actual car from this. I can't read German, so I don't know what any of this says, but it is a cool little artifact. If you look at the interior, you'll see there is a little microphone here still. If you look at the dash is in great shape, but there are two holes here from a previously mounted radio setup. So if we go back to the magazine, you can see they had some sort of a display mounted there. All of that has since been removed. And then the rest of this is just maintenance records. Anything from oil changes to general repairs, past registration, things like that. It's a fairly healthy amount. This car is registered in Utah and will come with a Utah title. The shift boot does have some wear and tear on it, as you would expect. And then we can go around to the passenger side. Make a quick stop here at the hatch. Everything is complete. It doesn't have the first aid kit in here, but the clips and the paneling are functioning and complete. This is a toolkit that was actually included with the car. This piece needs to be reattached to the cargo cover, but it is there. Let's pull this up. There is a donut spare, a high-vis vest, and everything needed to take care of this car on the side of the road. Obviously, struts for the hatch do work. Coming around, open up both of these doors. Everything back here, again, very good shape for the age. Okay, we want to move to the engine bay. Based on the maintenance records, this has been maintained very well. I believe there was only one owner after the Volkswagen released it. If I remember right, it was a journalist in Belgium. He took great care of the car. I don't know how many years he owned it, but it was quite a while before he let it go. So maintenance has been kept up on pretty well. The only major note in here is it does have a light leak from the oil pan. It does look like somebody has tried to reseal it in the past and maybe just didn't do a great job, but it does leak a couple drops every time you park it, so that is noteworthy. Other than that, there's really not anything in here to write home about. The exhaust from engine to bumper is in great shape. You'll be able to see that in under vehicle photos. And yeah, I think that pretty much wraps it up. Okay, so we have a startup video here. The engine is a little noisier than you would expect. If you notice, I do have the microphone in the engine bay just to accentuate if there are any odd or unusual sounds. You'll also probably have noticed there was a jump pack on the battery. I don't drive this car often, so we did have to jump start it. This car by no means is a powerhouse. If I remember right, this is the 1.4 liter single overhead cam, so not a lot of power, but it does run great for what it is. This car drove from the port of San Diego on a road trip through California and all the way back up to Salt Lake City, Utah. And again, this car has also been a daily driver for a good majority of its life, and has done so pretty reliably. Here's the exhaust note. In real life, much quieter, but just to give you a better idea. Okay. Radio is in safe mode, does not work. Air conditioning functions great. Both front windows. Driver's side does squeak. There is a microphone in here from a previous radio installation that is not connected to anything. Horn works. Okay, that is first gear. Second. I'm going to short shift this because we're on a short road. Fourth. And fifth. That is 60 kilometers an hour. Okay. In reverse. Okay, and then a quick function test. Parking brake holds well. AC is currently on. I don't know if you can hear the compressor kick on and off. Recirc. Directional change is difficult, but it does function. Hot to cold. It's like 100 degrees, so I'm probably not going to go hot, but that does function. Blower motor speed control through all 4 speeds. As stated, radio is in safe mode. Vents open and close. This one is a little loose. This one is relatively solid. Passenger side opens and closes. Driver's side opens and closes. Directional change. Headlight switch is good. This car does have fog lights. Those function. If you can see the mirror, these are electronic adjust mirrors. They do both function. If you want to go to the passenger side. And wipers. Sprayers work. Wipers also function. Left blinker, right blinker, auto cancel, hazards. Okay, and here is one final walk around of the car with the wheels installed, sitting on the ground, just to give a better perspective of the presence of the car. And yeah, this is a great little car, super great shape for its age with some really cool history. So thanks for watching.